Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Hi, all. Myself M. Gauri, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Today's session is cybersecurity. Before going into a topic, let's have a scenario. Let's consider the scenario. There is no gate or entrance into your home. What will happen? We have to check the entrance always in order to avoid the inversion. How to avoid the inversion? We can use the gate to protect our data. Like the same way, what is the meaning for security? Security is the information technology which is used to protect our sensitive data from the digital attack. Nowadays, information infrastructure and internet become bigger and more complex. So we are using the cyber technology concept to protect our sensitive information. What are the types of cyber security? There are various type of cyber security will be available. So one is malware, second one is phishing attack, third one is password attack, fourth one is DDoS attack, man in the middle attack, drive-by downloads, malvertising, and the final one is hardware or software something. So these are the types of cyber attacks. So what is the meaning for malware? So malware is a malicious software. This type of attacker intentionally develop this software to infect your machines. Under the malware, there are various types of. One is virus, second one is OM, Trojan, and the rootkit, ransomware, keylogger, spyware, botnet, backdoor. Can attacker can use any one of the method to steal your data from your computer or machine. So this is called malware. So second one is phishing attack. So this type of attack can be carried out via email. So consider this scenario. So there will be attacker and you are the target machine. The attacker can send the malicious link to your mail. Once they click that mail, it will take you to the phishing website which is created by the attacker. So here you have to provide your login details, username, password. Once the attacker can get your login credential, by using this credential, he can use your bank details and get the amount from here. So this is called phishing attack. Phishing attack can be carried out via email. And third one is the man in the middle attack. Man in the middle attacks like a eavesdropping. What is the meaning for eavesdropping? Here there are two users communicating. Other third person will be an attacker. Over here all the communications happened between the sender and receiver. That is man in the middle attack. So the fourth one is the DOS attack. So denial of service attack. Denial of service attack, here attacker can control over all the machines and send the multiple requests to the to target server. Okay, what will happen at a time? Many requests are coming from the multiple machine. The server can get down. This is called denial of service attack. And then fifth one is the SQL injection attack. So SQL injection is structured query language. So this type of attack can be done by using the database. So if the hacker want to hack the database, they can use this type of method. Once the attacker send the username password to the database, so the database can validate the username password. Once get the username password validation, the attacker can control over the administrator level of this database. By using this attack, either he can modify the data, already existing data, and add the new fake data or delete the data. So these are the activities can be done by the attacker in the database. So next one is the zero-day attack. What is it here? Zero-day attack can be categorized as so zero-day vulnerability, exploit, and then zero-day attack. So vulnerability. So vulnerability, we have to find out the weakness of the system. So every system has some weakness. So here attacker can find the weakness by using the software, finding the flaws of the system. By using the weakness, he can exploit what are the types of attacks will be available, and then he can go through the some of the attacks. Either he can do the malware attack, phishing attack, SQL injection attack. So this is zero-day attack can be achieved by using the some zero-day exploit. The last one is the brute force attack. In this type of attacker break into your user accounts by guessing the ID and password combination through mathematical methods. Here multiple mathematical methods they can use. By using this method, they can try with one username password. This is called brute force attack. And what is the need of cyber security? So in order to need of cyber security, we can protect our sensitive data. Sensitive data, which case the personal information, corporate data, government information, we can protect all our sensitive data. There is no attack, which means we can ensure our business continuity, and then we can improve our digitization, and then we can protect our privacy, financial, national security. We can give protection to all this sector. Next one, what is the core concept of cyber security? There are three methods will be available. One is confidentiality, second one integrity, third one availability. Confidentiality, which means we have to protect our personal information. We should not reveal any information to any other. Integrity, which means there is no modification in the data. When sender and receiver, sender sends the data to receiver, there is no modification at the receiver side. Availability, which means in case of there will be a network resource available in all the time. So authentication, we have to verify the identity of user and device before granting them access to resources. Authorization, there will be some limitation which is allowed to access some data from the database. Non-repudiation, there is no delay from the sender and receiver side. We should not deny anything from that. Non-repudiation, providing proof of the origin, cannot deny the authentication of the signature on document or before sending the document of the data. So to protect our data, what are the measurement we can follow? So one is firewall. Firewall is the network security device. It can monitor the incoming and outgoing traffic through the internet. By using, they have to use some predefined security rules in order to detect the outgoing and incoming traffic from the internet. And the second one is the antivirus software. Software, we can use some software in order to detect the virus from our computer. There are many types of antivirus software will be available. We can use any one of that. So third one is the encryption and decryption method. Well, sending here, what is the meaning for encryption? The encryption is the original message and then converted into some unreadable format, that is called encryption. Here hello is the original message and converted into some unreadable formal uncoded message is called cybertext, and then this is called encryption. The another side will be decryption. Decryption is the reverse process. The cybertext message will be converted into plain text original message. So third one is the encryption. Encryption is the converting the plain text into cybertext. What is the meaning for plain text? Plain text is the original message. By using this some encryption method, the plain text will be converted into cybertext. Cybertext is the uncoded message. Second one, a receiver side decryption concept will be applied. Decryption, the cybertext is converted into plain text, that is called decryption. So next one is IDS, intrusion detection systems. So is one of the type of device. We can place the device between the firewall and check for packet between the user. It will monitor the incoming and outgoing packet from the public network. So the last one is the digital signature. So digital signature is a type of electronic signature that verify the authentication of a digital document or message. Here user is with the unsigned document. By using the digital signature method, we can convert into signed document. Thank you all.